You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to the Hello Sport Podcast. Home one qualified opinion and unwavering bias. Monday, spring has sprung, and the first week of finals is done. Edward, it's there's a lot to talk about, both rugby league and personal and otherwise. Personal, not so well. Listen, when I mean personal, I mean off the field.
You mean off the pitch, Tom?
Off the pitch.
It's been a massive 3 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
3 days.
3, 4 days.
3, 4. When was Thursday?
Just fucking massive.
So much.
Pardon my French as well, punters.
No,
It's obviously,
no.
it's very it's unbecoming.
Yeah, it is.
And
Pardon his French.
And you don't get a heap of that here. No. But I want to open, Tom, our exchange with a nod to the turning of the season.
Yep.
If you live in the great city of Sydney, you'll know what I'm talking about. This morning was grade A delectable.
Yeah, it was. Have you noticed any...
It was top shelf.
Have you noticed any change in your circadian? Because I'm waking up at 6:30 no matter what now. Usually during winter it's like, oh fuck, I'm struggling.
Oh,
I can't sleep till 7 at the moment.
Because the sun comes up at 5
That's
o'clock.
what I mean.
Do your own research, punters and dribblers. Maybe Cody will do it for us. Obviously, daylight savings is within
spitting distance.
Golly distance.
Yeah.
Daylight savings is within golly distance.
You could golly on it.
You could golly on it.
Spit on daylight's lower back.
But what you get when you've got daylight savings within a good, honest rugby league golly is that you get them real early morning rises.
Yeah, well, the saccade goes, oh, I'm spitting on the lower back of daylight savings. I'm waking you up at 6:30 every day. Your kids are waking up at that time. And then what happens when daylight savings is on your doorstep, begging for it?
Yeah.
Well, now it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. So I'm waking up at 7 and it's bright, glorious sunlight.
Yeah.
Sweet. My body knows what's up.
5:50 sunrise.
5:50 sunrise.
5:50 sunrise,
5:50 sunrise. That's what I'm talking about, punters and dribblers. And then when you've given daylight savings a really good what for, bend it over the bloody kitchen table, then we go back to long spring into summer evenings, okay? Breakfast or wake-up time moves out slightly back to a 6:50?
Yep.
That's doable.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's great with me. But it's just important to acknowledge, because we've all felt it, that we are now starting to slip.
Well, it's starting to get warm.
We're slipping.
I
got a pep in my step. I can't help it. I was pepped up.
You start to look at the fridge. You start going, geez, that rosé is looking cold. You just do start... You start to notice rosé sitting frosty in the fridge.
Can I permission to speak candidly, Tom?
Permission granted. Granted.
Weather like we're experiencing right now makes me want to get fucked up.
Yep. After I got back from the snow on Saturday, glorious Sydney afternoon down in Bondi.
Oh, yeah.
We get back.
Saturday was a ripper.
Oh, mate. Get back 3. Kids picked up, the 2 old girls picked up by my mother by 4, shipped them over to their place, sleepover. Mum and Dad, Tom and Steph, little Hazel Holiday, likes to work, likes to play, cries when things don't go her way. It's little Hazel Holiday. She is having one of the great snoozes. We get down to Raw Bar, sitting in the sun. I go, spicy margs, keep them coming.
Listen, sweetheart, can I call you that? I don't want to be derogatory.
I don't want to sound rude or disrespectful.
No, I don't want to sound like a big fat pig.
Hey,
toots. I'm whistling.
I hope this doesn't sound... Oi. I hope this doesn't sound disrespectful.
I don't want to be disrespectful. And now I'm clicking. But I need you to know, Toots, that if these spicy margs get below halfway and I haven't doubled up...
Yeah, I'm
I'm
glassing you glassy.
Yeah. Not you.
Not you.
Never do that.
No.
But there's a
glassy.
There's a holiday worker out the back who's getting it.
That's what this.
You be sure of that.
Yeah. That's spring, baby.
That's spring.
That's slipping season.
That's it.
That's slipping season.
Yeah. And it's unapologetic.
No, dude. I make no apology.
It cares for no one.
No.
All it cares for is keep them coming.
Keep them coming, sugar. Oh, it's good. It is. It's really good. It's a great time of year.
Good to be here.
Oh, it's good to be. Good to be back. Shout out to the snow.
Yeah, how are the ribs?
Ribs are bad.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Ribs are bad. I don't want to make a big deal out of it.
Don't make a big deal of it.
Oh, you're going to stop fucking, using it as an excuse? No. I exercised yesterday. Worst decision I've ever made. I couldn't sleep last night. I was in so much pain. But I looked so disgraceful as the fat controller in that Nathan Cleary video, and all of them for that matter.
You look jolly.
I look jolly as fuck, dude.
The heel rock.
Listen,
the heel rock was pure.
That was a serious. I saw that. Well, I mean, I said to you as soon as that video came out, I came in going, dude, wow. Yeah. I look fucking disgraceful, and I did, and that's fine. I mean, listen, who gives a fuck? But that's got me going. The wheels have been turning now. Yeah, sure. When I'm going down the top of Perisher Mountain by myself at a very fast click with the headphones in, listening to Tame Impala on a glorious sunny Friday at Perry, and then I catch an edge on the front of my snowboard as I think to myself, fuck, I've picked this back up real quick. Devil comes for you at your highest, I tell you that, whatever the saying is.
Devil comes for you when you're at your best or something.
Whatever. I catch the front edge of me snowboard, punters and dribblers. You boarders out there will get that. And I fly forward down this mountain in the air, land on my front, wind knocked out of me. I'm underneath the chairlift.
Oh, so you got a couple of goos and gars.
I got people looking at me, but I'd been on the chairlift earlier that day when people were like, "You all right down there?" Like, I didn't want that. I didn't want the attention.
Did you get one?
I didn't, but I quickly, because I was fucked. I couldn't breathe, and I felt a massive pop in my right ribs cage.
Ouch.
And I'm like, okay, that can't be good. Like, it might be broken. I also know, like, if you break a rib, you're not dying, so it's all good. Like, you just got to grip it and rip it. But I'm like, okay, this sucks. But I'm facing down the mountain. So I'm like, I just need to spin myself around so that I'm like oriented correctly and I don't start sliding. And that's what I'm getting, man. I'm going, I'm like, hopefully that noise isn't traveling.
I bet you did.
Hopefully, I just look like I'm someone taking a rest.
Being winded is so scat. I haven't been winded in a long time.
Neither.
But my memory of it, and you'll be able to fill in the blanks here, Tom, or at least...
Yeah, agree. Tell you what, like, confirm your suspicions.
Confirm my suspicions that it feels like you've taken your last breath.
I did. Do you know what's something weird? There was something nostalgic about it. There was something nostalgic. Like, obviously I was in pain, but I wasn't in as much pain as I'm in now, put it that way. The rib has gotten progressively worse over the ensuing days. Right. But I felt the pop, rib bad, winded, and I'm just going, oh, this is so fucked up. Like, there was something about it where I'm like, you never know when you it could be your last time getting winded because you're not doing things that are going to get you winded.
Exactly. I mean, if you and the boys are throwing the footy around or kicking the soccer ball at lunch every day, you're going to cop a couple to the guts.
Exactly. When you're you're playing tackle sport on a weekend, you're going to get winded.
Someone's going to drive on
Someone's going to do it. So that's why I whipped out the camera as well. I was like, I mean, listen, Tommy content, I can't help it. But I was like, this is actually funny.
So you're wired that way, man.
It's actually funny. And it was just like, oh, my God.
And funny it was.
Oh, my God. Anyway, I'd had a couple of whiskeys. I don't want to put down to that because I wasn't drinking and driving. I'm out there doing work. It was a physical day. My wife thinks it was because I'd had whiskey. I don't. I think I just caught an edge being an aggressive snowboarder.
You caught an edge. You caught an edge. As simple as that. I mean, how many whiskeys did you have?
A double.
One double?
One double.
No,
mate,
play on.
Come on.
That's absolutely
high altitude, maybe, but
maybe
it wrapped me up though.
Well,
I went, okay, you know what? I came back down to the mid mountain because I was right up the tippity top, as you do. Came down, had one more whiskey because I thought pain and that.
Yep.
And then as I was like, I'm trying to carve and shit, and I'm like, this is.
I'm a firm believer in probably, you need a double after you break a rib.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm concerned though, Tom, almost bordering on alarmed that this isn't great timing because it is comeback season.
Yes, I know that.
Tom and I, one of our great strengths is our honesty and our transparency.
Yep.
It hasn't been a productive 6 months from a physical perspective.
Well, 8 months for me. Shout out to Hazel.
I went for my first run the other day after 356 days on the sideline.
Yep.
I wasn't like, I'm going to go a year without running. It snuck up on me, and I'm like, I'm going to check my Strava and see when the last time I went for a run was. Oh, shit, it was September 18th. Oh, my God, it's September 9th.
Yeah.
Not good enough, Edward.
No.
Then I start to think, when was the last time you did anything, bruh? I think it was my daughter's born March 7th. It would have been like March 5th or March 4th or March 3rd. The Tuesday before she was born on the Friday. That was the last session I had with Josh. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And there's footage coming out, and I'm like, you know what? I reckon I've got bigger.
Oh, you got bigger.
I reckon
okay.
1,000% I got bigger. And then you start to think about, what have you been doing, Edward?
Well, that's it, right?
Well, you've been in Europe getting blind every day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not blind. Obviously, I've got a kid, but like, you've been having a couple. You know, I'm not out partying, Tom, but I'm having a couple.
You're having a couple. It's all right.
I'm having a bowl of tiramisu.
So you're in Europe.
I'm in Europe, and that's what you do when you're in tiramisu.
You were also in Hawaii.
Yeah, I was also in Hawaii. And I've also not been doing anything. No. So
listen, the dribbler keeps you honest. Now listen, sure, I already saw the video and I saw in myself what the dribbler saw. I tell you what I didn't see. I didn't see the comparison with the fat controller, and I needed to.
No, well, it's sometimes things, you can put things in a certain way that make them more effective.
Yeah.
You know?
That was effective.
It's like a great orator with words, you know?
Yeah.
They can make you feel things. Yep. And this is the line in the sand, okay, that we all needed as a people. Tom and I, obviously, you're fearless leaders. And I'm speaking to the dribblers and dribblettes out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. They've packed up stomps for too long. Maybe they had a kid like us. Maybe they just
fell out of love with the game.
Maybe they fell out of love with the game. Maybe they succumb to winter, like grizzly bears all over the planet.
Yeah.
They go for a big, thick hibernation. Whatever your reason is for packing up stumps for the last, insert time frame here, it's now time to wrestle back control.
Correct. Take control of the steering wheel. The plane has nosedived. We're not asking you to get back to a cruising altitude. No. We just want you to
land the bitch.
Just land this fucking thing.
Let's just come in for a nice soft landing, i.e. December.
Season.
And there's probably big fit fuckers out there going, man, you got to put that work in winter. Sorry, too late.
Not realistic.
Yeah, but also too late. I'm coming to you on September 15th. You know, you could argue we've left it a pinch late. Doesn't matter.
No, we haven't.
You know what we can, though, punters and dribblers? You hear me out. Work with me here. We have got October 15th, that's a month. November 15th, that's 2 months. December 15th, that's 3
months.
Big, thick Australian months to get that working.
I lost 15 kilos in 3 months.
Guess what I did yesterday, brah, at Brekkie?
What?
I said, park the toast, please, sir. I'll just have the scrambled eggs with avocado and a side of spinach. Do you know what I mean? Like, changes in the air. Guess what I had for breakfast? Usually been getting that toast into me, you know what I mean? I just had a smoothie. Guess how many coffees I'm going to have today? Just one. Change is in the air. Guess what I'm doing this afternoon?
Unless they're long blacks, then you're all good.
Guess what I'm doing? Yeah, exactly.
You should be coming back to long blacks, dude.
I probably will. Because that's the sort of change I'm looking to find.
That's the change you need, dude. Yeah. Long blacks.
Guess what I'm doing the Savo?
Grumpies.
Running. Hand in the air, rocker by a bear, bear's now asleep.
But he's awake.
Not relevant. But my hand is in the air. My hand is in the air. Hand is in the air. Check my Instagram. Check the Hello Sport Instagram. Check my Strava. Check it all. Every day this week, something's getting done.
Yep.
It is comeback season, punters and dribblers.
Just to give you a little insight into what I've been doing pre-broken rib, but even post-broken rib. So I think maybe the fat controller photo came out on Monday. Maybe a Tuesday. Might have been a Tuesday.
Might have been a Tuesday.
I was sick last week, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday was down to the snow. And this probably isn't health advice. This is Tommy Burns needing to steer into the skid, as it were.
Yeah.
I've had one meal a day since then.
Yep.
I've had fucking how many days has it been? 5 days. I've had 5 meals.
When I talked to you the other night, you go, man, I'm not even joking. I've had 4 meals since that man came out.
And what I realised quite quickly is that I actually don't need to, I don't know, because, you and I have been, we won't eat before midday. That's been our usual thing.
Well,
I mean,
once upon a time.
No, I mean, like, let's say we started talking about like a few weeks ago. We were like,
yeah, but then I'd stop doing it.
You stopped doing it. I didn't. But even then, the first couple of days, because it was like, I think it was maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, driving down to the snow, didn't eat until dinner. And, the hungry man on my shoulder is like, bruh, you're going to die. You need to eat something. But then the comeback kid over here on the other side of the shoulder was like, shut that fat fuck up. You're all good. As the days have gone on, I'm actually like, I'm not hungry until dinner now. I have a moment. Like, hunger's temporary. Glory is internal. Right?
Yeah, right.
But so I've been eating 1 meal a day, just my dinner, a good healthy dinner as well.
Yep.
Steak,
lean,
veg, lean, keeping it lean, protein,
lean cuisine.
Correct, but not lean cuisine because I want that natural shit.
It's just the cuisine.
The cuisine is
lean.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously I shredded at the snow, and by shredded I mean shredded the mountain, the slope. Good exercise. Yesterday, every part of me in pain, like it hurts to breathe with this rib, right? Someone told me it might be popped out. I don't know what that even means.
No,
but
I didn't even think they were like connected into something.
Didn't even know you could. But anyway, you know what I did yesterday? I just did a heavy lower body session. It was all fucking legs and ass and calves. And then I did a little bit of vanity stuff.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I did a bit of vanity shit to finish.
Listen.
My arms aren't looking like they used to.
Mate, okay. Whoop. Is that a mirror over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Where the dumbbells, baby?
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Whoops,
is this tuck shop Tommy Booms? Not for long.
Mate.
Bit of vanity stuff.
Hey, bit of vanity stuff never hurt nobody.
Nah.
That's
Helped.
a song, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Bit of vanity stuff never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
So what we're saying to the punter and the dribbler is
Join us
on this journey to rediscover our bods.
Yeah.
Okay? To rediscover what it means to be lean.
I think it was Socrates, and I don't know if it was Socrates or Aristotle or one of them cunts.
Wise cunts.
Wise cunts. One of the great tragedies in life is for a man to not know the full capability of his body. Now, he was speaking about men there, but I think he was generalizing women because, like mankind, they used to just say it enveloped everyone. Mm-hmm. But I'm just, don't get too caught up in the man stuff. You're a woman, you're a dribblet, you're listening.
Well, there's man in woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's just take it on face value. Okay?
So, what we're doing is we want to try and see the full human potential, right?
That's what we're doing. And it's just about making a change, punters and dribblers, because the time has come.
Yeah.
The time has come. Sometimes you need to see a video. Sometimes you need to see a meme to make a change. Yeah. Josh, if you're listening, I'd like to book in another morning.
Yeah.
Let's get one going.
Let's get a day back. Give us a day back.
I need a day, and I need a day and a program, baby.
And do you know what else I want, Eddie? And
it doesn't need to be crazy weight stuff. I've got one of those bar gyms. What are they even called? An outdoor gym in the park near my house.
Oh, you're going to go do park stuff?
There's no, mate, in the morning. Get a quick session in.
So should I go down to the hot people gym in Bondi where all those muscle
Didn't they get rid of that?
I think they are because it's too masculine or some dumb bullshit.
Right.
Whatever.
Okay.
Don't get us started on that. But I've got two 12-kilo dumbbells at home, Josh. What I'm actually wanting, though, Edward, this is because, we do Jeff Athletic once a week. That's the goal, right? Because he's the man and he can give us a program. I'd love for a gym to reach out and go, you know what else you got, boys? You know what else we can do for you? Free members. Because I'd like to take that program to a gym and go and fucking rip in. That's what I'd like.
Yep. I love it. There's no bad ideas here, punters and dribblers. I'm motivated to make sure I'm doing something every day. And if that means that I've only got a quick 40 minutes here or there, nip into the park, give that bar a workout.
Dude, even 20 minutes. Steph's got these programs that she does, and some of them obviously are the worst experience of your life because you've got a personal trainer on your phone. He's like, come on, guys, let's go. And he's just talking to you, and you're in a room by yourself, and you're just doing, things that are beyond your physical capability. But whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Something.
It's comeback season, punters and dribblers. if you want to join comeback season and you're like, geez, but what about my nutritional health? Then get a box of Good Day, get a subscription going, get a subscription to Daylights and come on the journey with us. If you've already got it, you've fucking sorted it yourself. If you're already taking another multivitamin, then that's cool.
Whatever.
That's
do you. Doesn't matter.
Just make sure you're ticking the box.
Still join us for comeback
season. Keep an eye on the socials, baby. This is going to be a big part of my life.
Yep.
And Tom's.
Yes.
And ours.
Now, shout out to the Run Club on Saturday.
Yes. Oh, fucking.
While we're talking about that, we had the Be Good Goers, formerly of the Good Day Goers, but Be Good is the overarching.
It's always been the umbrella company,
The
Tom.
umbrella company, thank you.
Good Day, a product.
A product.
Daylights, a product.
So the Run Club, the first ever, well, it's sort of the first one, which was at Harry's North Bondi, coupled with a Good Day smoothie that they were giving out, which was terrific. I had one yesterday. I obviously didn't make it to the Run Club in the snow and that, broken ribs and that. But you and I, because we are, as creatives, far too generous a word, but people who put yourself out there in a public domain, constantly insecure about anyone showing up to anything you do.
Yeah.
Listen, it is what it is, right? And again, we bear our soul here.
It's to be human.
Fuck.
It's to be human.
Exactly. 150 cunts rocking up to the Run Club on Saturday is 150 more than I could have dreamed of.
It was hot, horny work. Dribblers down there, driblets down there. The vibes were high. The pace was great. It was a gorgeous morning. Everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. There was dribblers, Tom, coming from Newcastle. Dribblers coming from the Highlands. Dribblers coming from Camden. Like,
That's
shout
insane.
out to people that made that sort of trek.
Yeah.
Doesn't go unnoticed,
No.
obviously. Like, that's absolutely terrific and just love your support. But the vibes, bro, the vibes were high. People know it's comeback season. There's a feeling in the air, let me tell you.
Yeah. There, we are doing more of those as well. I'm not sure what the next one is. It's going to be maybe in Manly, maybe in the Gold Coast, maybe in Wollongong.
You
nice
got
and vague.
Yeah, exactly. We've got one coming up in Manly, and we've got one coming up at Burleigh Heads.
Yes.
So keep your
eyes peeled.
That's
for
right.
that. But that was huge.
How did Dobby go?
Tobler.
Yeah.
He went okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did 6Ks, 6 at 6s with some stairs. That's pretty good. It's pretty decent.
Not bad. So it was 6Ks to Tamara and back.
We went right around to basically to Bronte, but not. Like we went around, you know how the
just
road
before the
loops
stairs
around
go down. Yes,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, I saw that on some Stravies. I was like, 6Ks to there? What the fuck?
Yeah, we
What
did
bloody-
6s. We did
nice,
6s.
Nice.
So shout out to the dribblers that came down. Absolutely terrific.
Before we get into the rugby league, and it's from positive to slightly negative, but it's not negative, but it is something that caught our eye over the weekend.
It's just something called error.
That's in the realm of,
And we're just gonna put out what we see to be the facts,
just
and you
wanna-
can make up your own mind.
we are merely laying out the facts as we see them. So, Eddie was sent a Instagram page by a friend of his or something. Over the
No,
weekend.
by random.
by a random
dribblet.
by a random dribblet.
Yep, and it was also sent by a dribbler.
Two
But
people sent Eddie's
But a
own.
dribblet was first on the case.
Yes. Now, it was a hydration business that's just popped up over in London called Daylights.
Daylight.
Or Daylight.
Drop the S.
Drop the S.
Font's the same.
Font's the same, spelling the same,
Colour's the
pink's
same.
being used.
Pink's been used even though it's berry flavoured.
Yep. Now, this is one of those things when you see it, you go, fuck. Like, you know, these things can happen. Other
course
side
they-
of the world.
Of course they can.
Of course they can.
You go, listen, couple of palms, obviously over in
Goers, they're doing that, you know, whatever.
Fine, whatever.
These things happen. Now,
Then you watch a couple of videos, you go, that sounds a lot like a Kiwi
geez, they're
accent.
Kiwi accents. Whatever. You know what? Fucking Kiwis can live in England. That's fine. Now, when I then go to the only two people that the page is following, they're founders. Very big on the founders on this page. You may notice if you ever go and look at it. Well, one of them seems to follow fucking Hello Sport. Right. So, and they've just launched Punters and Dribblers, so it's not like this thing's been around for a while. Daylights has. That's the one that we own.
It's one we start.
So one of the founders follows Hello Sport. That's us. We promote our brand Daylights
through the
podcast and other channels.
But
this gentleman who I
Hello
won't
Sport.
name.
Hello Sport has been the vehicle for promotion.
Well, that's how
since we
was
started.
Correct, Edward. So this person, who I won't name, not fair to, but they are one of the founders, follows Hello Sport. Now, someone, not from a Hello Sport account, tags us and goes, "Oi, boys, check this out. who should suddenly unfollow us when they realise we've been alerted to it? Luckily, we got a screenshot.
Said founder.
Said founder just started to unfollow us out of the blue. Cody, can you go to? Do we want to say the name of the profile? Fuck it.
Well, like whatever. It's one of the founders. There's only two.
No, not his. I mean the Drink Daylight. Or
we already have.
Yeah, right. Well, you can find it. You can find the profile if you'd like to go and inspect some of the work for yourself. So this founder, he's unfollowed us. Oh, look at these cunts. I'm just looking at the page again. Oh, yeah. No, look, it's nothing. Hydration shouldn't it?
Look at that pink. Look at that font.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that wild?
It's fucking insane. And so anyway, after we've seen this guy unfollow us, I then obviously can't help myself, you know? Tommy shit talking that. And I start fucking, leaving a couple of comments, not like abusing him, but
Tommy
being like,
put him up.
Well, Tommy put him up and going, well, what the fuck's going on here, boys? I'm like, geez, why'd you unfollow us? Geez, this looks similar to a thing that we've got going on. Anyway, some like freak, they're replying from their account, which is like this. It feels like they've gone and run it through ChatGPT to reply. Like it feels very like we respect everyone who's trying to pursue the thing in this space, and we respect everything. And I'm like, why'd you unfollow us, bruh? Why'd you unfollow us? He's like, we didn't want to be associated. I casually followed Hello Sport. Right, so you would have casually seen that we casually promote our fucking brand. Maybe. No, just a coincidence.
Oh, and the other founder came up with the name.
Oh, okay, right. The one that didn't follow us.
He came
up with the name.
Right. Yeah,
right, okay. Yeah. Drink.daylight.
Yeah. And then proceeded to throw shade going, yeah, we just think that our drinks in a can, we think the drinks with the powder are like way too hard. Oh, so you reckon it's easier to store 30 cans in the fridge than it is to have a box of powder that you mix in water?
Yeah.
Right.
30 cans, significantly more of a pain in the
What's
arse.
that cost to ship? $50? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, listen, it's coincidence.
We're going to put it down as a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
What do you reckon? Dribblers, you have a look and you tell us if it's a coincidence or not.
Is it a coincidence?
Is it a coincidence that the name's the same? Is it a coincidence that it's a hydration drink? Is it a coincidence that they followed us? Is it a coincidence that the font's the same? Is it a coincidence that they're using pink when it's berry flavored? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me.
Punters and Dribblers, our grand final rev up event, Sunday, 5th.
Fire up!
Sunday, 5th of October, grand final day.
Yeah.
At the Stain.
Yeah.
Iconic Northern Beaches venue upstairs.
In the glory room. I don't know if that's what it's called.
No, it is. It's the glory room.
The glory
That's what we call it, the glory hole.
Yeah.
Upstairs at the Stain. It's a big old rip and tear. Tickets are in the bio. Now, that includes food and booze, all arvo.
And good times.
And good times. Kicks off at 3. I think it's 3 till 6 p.m. Food, booze covered. Eddie and I are going to be getting up. Bit of a wrap on the season that was. And then we're just going to have a good, honest rip and tear.
Just get you primed for the biggest game of the year.
That's right. Now,
primed, punters and dribblers. Again, the Stain in the glory room with your old mates Tom and Eddie.
Yep.
What else are you going to do?
A couple other notable heads going to be coming along.
Of course.
One of the perks of this is that there are going to be 6 people. Your ticket is your entry to this competition, but one of six people, you and a mate, times 3, if that makes sense.
Yep, sort of.
Tickets to the game. There are 6 grand final tickets to be given away to the game, and you're getting a stretch limo from the Stain to the game. That is
living.
That's living.
All you got to do is rock up, drink Pierce, hang out with us.
Yip and Yahoo.
And you could win an opportunity with a mate to go to the grand final.
This sold out last year, so you got to be quick. Tickets in the bio, sold out last year. Don't want to miss it.
Don't miss it.
The day of days.
Glory room, Stain, glory room.
This is like, because everyone's got grand final plans, right? Everyone's doing something for the game. This is before the game. This is warm ups, man.
Warm up, Buttercup.
So
tickets in bio. Tickets in link.
Tickets link bio. You get it. Show notes. You get it. Link bio. Show notes. Come and have a rip with your mates.
Oh, but. In other news, in glorious news, rugby league is the greatest game of all. If you didn't nut all over yourself yesterday, then shame on you.
Yep.
Shame on you, because you were given a gift from the gods okay, from the big fella upstairs, from the rugby league higher-ups, they go, try this on for size, bruh. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Sunday game first. Get over it.
Of course.
Get over it.
Of course.
Why are you going in chronological order? Shut up.
Can we get this fucking shit rip-off page off our screen as well, please, Cody? Sorry, just looking at that hydration page that's completely ripped us off.
No, it doesn't, man.
No, sorry, mate, coincidence. Mate, it's of course not going in chronological order because we're going to go with the greatest game that maybe we've ever seen.
It's right up
in
there.
recent living human memory.
And yeah, and honestly, that isn't broadcast hyperbole.
No, this isn't legacy media hyperbole.
No,
this isn't clickbait.
No, this isn't clickbait. This is the best game I've ever seen. It was genuinely one of the
foot race for the ages.
One of the most entertaining games of footy I've ever watched.
Yeah.
And it was on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Like
dream spot in Canberra.
God.
With a lot of bang Canberrans, just some, it was towny heaven out there, dude. The Canberrans were up and about. I feel bad for Canberra.
HD Light too, bro.
One of the more brutal losses I think I've witnessed, outside of like grand final losses, that might be the most brutal fucking loss I've ever seen.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was laying in bed last night, being like, why can't you get to sleep? You need to go to sleep because your daughter's, I think, a little bit under the weather, and so she's very needy at night. Not getting the Z's that I like. And I've come to the conclusion, Tom. You just keep thinking about that game, and how brutal it was, and how bad genuinely I feel for the Raiders, for the players, for Ricky, for the fans, because that was your opportunity. You win that.
Dude, they won that game like 3 times.
Like 3 times.
They won that game.
You win that, and you got a prelim at home. You probably win that. You're in the grand final. And
you get a week off. Everyone rests. Now you've got to go and play the Sharks, who are looking all right.
And then go to Melbourne. But then you don't get the week. You've almost fucked it. You can't say that you have, but you pretty much.
You can't say they fucked it, but they did fuck it because they had a 16-point lead. So you can absolutely say that.
Brother, Reece Walsh comes back onto the field, we'll get to that, and rips the right edge apart. Like he took a dump all over them.
Yeah, I know.
They scored 3 tries.
Well, Matthew Johns on the Backstage podcast.
Listen to this. Reece Walsh, 65th minute. Karapani, 69th minute. Shibasaki, 72nd minute.
Yeah. Matty Johns said that Reece getting sent off might have been the best thing for the Broncos because he just basically went and chilled and refreshed. He got a spell, came back out there, and everyone else was blowing, and then he, as you said, took a big steamy dump on the right edge of the Raiders. It was a cracking game. There were some phenomenal tries. There was some this might sound a little controversial. I think you need an Ashley Klein. You need a, with respect, chaotic ref who can't control the game to allow a game like that to become what it is. You need to sin bin people for no reason. You need to fucking let things go, then not let things go, make weird calls, because it makes the chaos of the game even more.
It's an interesting take, Tom. He's a cat amongst the pigeons operator.
Yes.
And when you start to think about it, right, when you sit back, punters and dribblers, and try to see things from a higher plane, like our old mate Aristotle, like our old mate Socrates, okay, is this potentially a let's stir up some shit to make it more entertaining?
Well,
because the Raiders were running away with this bitch.
They were. And then you throw in a Klein who is so unpredictable. Can you check if he was the one refereeing that 7-4, like however many red and yellow cards it was for the Bunnies Roosters? However many years ago.
You can do that in the background.
Yeah, you do it in the background.
That would have been it was the knockout first week final between the Roosters and the Bunnies.
Yes.
They played the week before that as well.
The one where there was a million yellow cards and red cards. I'm not sure if it was him or not, but it wouldn't shock me if it was. But what he does do is he's a chaos. He's an agent of chaos.
He's a chaos merchant.
And so in a game like this, where both teams were willing and are able, and they had speed to burn, they had quality on each side of the park, mate.
Yeah.
You then just need a chaos guy.
The park was chock-a-block.
Because even if you just you can completely say the Raiders let them back in, right? Because they did. The Raiders had it won, and they let the Broncos back in. But then at the end of the game, they blew full time, and then they went back and looked at that Hoskins connection with Reece Walsh's leg. I'm like, if you've blown full time, how do you Walk that back.
I don't know what the rule book says, so I'm not going to get bogged down in that. But
there's just all these moments, though, where like there was another one where I think it was in this game where Ashley Klein was like, "No, I called held." But it's like, but he already tried to offload. He tried to offload the fucking ball. Like, there was just these like
there was just moment after moment after moment.
The send off of Hudson Young.
It was Ashley, by the way.
It was Ashley Klein.
Yeah,
of course,
mate,
it was. That was
honestly, that was the most ridiculous fucking call I think I've ever seen. It didn't make any sense.
It made no sense.
Let's unpack it for a second. Okay, this is Ashley Klein's explanation. Reece Walsh doesn't headbutt you if you don't get in his face first. Okay, would he be sent off if Reece Walsh didn't headbutt him?
Yes.
No.
No, he would not.
Which means that it's not an issue. Do you call that?
Would he have even been penalised?
Do you call a send off and a penalty to anyone else that gets in someone's face in rugby league, which happens 50 times a game?
No,
you don't.
Hudson Young had headbutted Reece Walsh, he would have been in the bin, maybe sent off.
Mate, sent off. I tell you what it's like. It's like if you cut someone off in traffic accidentally, a big, roided up hothead gets out of the car and stabs you. It's like saying, yeah, but you provoked him with the cut off, so you're going to prison too.
You cut off.
You're both going.
Yeah.
No, he's going because he stabbed you, but you cut him off in traffic, so you're going too.
You're going to have to go. You're going to have to do some time for this.
What do you mean? He doesn't stab you if you don't cut him off.
Causation, mate.
Causation, mate. Open your eyes, you fucking silly cunt. That's the Ashley Klein method.
Yeah. And listen, it helped the game, but I don't understand how that makes sense at all. Like, that to me is just, it's just a,
you could almost take it a step further. Ricky Stewart almost should be forced to miss the next game. Because if he doesn't pick Hudson Young doesn't get in Reece Walsh's face. Reece Walsh doesn't get the headbutt, doesn't get sent off.
It's such an absurd call.
It's probably the worst he's ever made, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it's such an absurd call. 10 in the bin for that? Like, 10 in the bin's for like throwing a punch, striking.
Someone
right?
got headbutt, and
another guy was just G'd up because he dropped the ball. That's all he did. I don't understand what's going on here. And I don't care. I don't have a dog in the fight. The game was great, but it just makes no sense.
Either he's a chaos merchant, put in like a spy behind enemy lines.
Oh, like a what are they?
Like
called?
a red sparrow.
Yeah. But what are they called when they it's like a psyop? Is that what it is?
Whatever it is.
What's it called? A provocateur, agent provocateur, or some shit. Anyway,
either
whatever.
He's that, or he's made the worst call of all time. And Ashley Collins, he's got a lot of experience. He's the guy that gets all the big gigs. Now, does he get all the big gigs because they know that he's going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons?
Yes.
Or does he get it because they think he's the best? Because if they think he's the best, watch that game and explain that to me.
No, you can't think he's the best.
Are you, over a nice Chinese mealtime, gymming up ways to make the game more entertaining, win the battle of the ratings?
Well, is this like the deep rugby league state? You know what I mean?
Mate, in a battle for ratings, in a battle for interest, when AFL's rolling out crap, no offense.
Well, they're just getting, it's like humpings.
Mate,
prelim humpings.
Boring. You sit down over a nice Chinese meal, a lazy Susan, Tom, and start gymming up ideas to make games tight and fair.
Or out at that Italian joint in Balmain.
Well, exactly.
Where we need to go.
Hoops' place.
Grappa.
Then Grappa, you go, who's got the balls amongst the refereeing hierarchy here to make shit calls to make games tight?
Well, but so that's what I'm saying though, right? Is this deep state? So
yes.
this is like this is people acting within the game, but beyond the leadership, the
He's a mole.
obvious leadership of the game, and it's like, we need to have you in here making crazy shit happen.
He's a mole.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I don't know. There's no other explanation for me.
No,
there's no other explanation for me where Reece Walsh headbutts a bloke, gets sin bin, which I think's fair. Fuck the send offs this time of year. Sin bin's cool, and the bloke that literally just gets in his face, which happens, I don't know. Someone could probably count maybe 80, 90, 100 times a game.
If you make someone knock the ball on and you get up jeering at him, that happens almost every time happens in a game.
What if you snap a prick in half and he drops the ball?
That happens almost any time another player affects something like that. Do you know what I mean? Anytime a player makes the other player fuck something up,
it's crazy.
They stand up and give him a bit of how are you?
It's crazy. It's crazy. What the craziest part about it is that in Ashley's opinion, those two offences were equal in weighting.
Yeah.
They were the same thing.
Yeah.
You've again, agent provocateur. There's no other explanation for it. But what it did create, punters and dribblers, was an environment where the Raiders start landing on thick KO weeks of my father-in-law going, where's he played before?
Oh, don't.
I go,
Don't.
why don't you have a big fucking guest, Timmy? Manly boy's like, Christ.
Yeah.
Christ.
Manly boy, next big thing, we let him go.
He's like, he's unbelievable. He's so quick. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Where'd he play his footy? He's only just come to the Raiders, hasn't
No,
he?
he got about three halves to prove himself at Manly, and then we fucked him off.
And maybe a trial.
Yeah, and a trial, which he played well in, and then we fucked him off.
So that's by the by. Then Ethan Strange scores, and you go, good night, nurse. He actually went to cook dinner. He's like, this game's over. No, it wasn't.
No, Tim, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Now, Hoskin goes to the leg. It's, okay, whatever. By the letter of the law, I think it's a penalty. I was sort of like, you know what, bruh? He should have to take it from where he got hit. Instead of this 10 metres out crap.
I know.
Oh, it's a field goal. You take it right in front. Why?
Yeah, I don't really understand why that is either. Like, I guess...
Why?
They do that with kicks generally, kicks in play. I'm pretty
boring.
Sure. I know.
Boring.
I know. But if you're a Broncos man, you're
boring
pumped.
though. Yeah, but boring. Make him kick the prick. Then you get into extra time, which I didn't even know that we were rolling like this because I hadn't thought about it. 5 minutes of extra time guaranteed. 5 minutes to 10 minutes actually. Then Golden Point just runs forever.
Yes.
I'm like, hook this shit to my veins.
Why do they do that for finals?
Because it can't be a draw. Oh, so why do they? There must be drama.
Yeah, drama.
Let's just do. We'll do 10 minutes guaranteed for drama.
Yeah,
and then
GPET.
And then GPET. So Jed Stewart, Ricky's boy.
Well, one of the great rugby league Jeds, maybe the greatest rugby league Jed.
Well, name a better
ever
Jed.
seen. I can't.
I tell you the only other great Jed I've known. One of my dogs growing up, Rex and Jed. Rex, a Kelpie. Jed, a Kelpie. Jed. He was one of the great Jeds.
There was also, and he isn't one of the great Jeds. It's not a knock on him, but Jed Cartwright, son of John Cartwright. Couple of rugby league games, not the same.
Not the same.
Not the same.
Now,
Jed Stewart,
yep,
preeminent rugby league Jed of our time.
Yes.
And you don't get enough Jeds just in society anymore.
No, you don't.
He's the only Jed I know.
People have done doctorates on that. Tom.
Yeah. No,
on the dearth of Jeds generally,
yeah.
and how you can map it with the decline in civilization.
Yes.
More Jeds, better we're going.
Yep.
Less Jeds, extinction imminent. So
thank God we got a Jed on our hands.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't know whether he knocked that on or not. I know it hit his finger. I'm happy with the call.
Can I be honest with you? I reckon he does.
I don't mind.
And it upset the fuck out of me because I go, this is done. It's over. Unbelievable. Jamal, little step on Reece. See you later. Scores. Chaos ensues. Everyone's losing their collective minds. And then they go, oh, we're going to have a quick look. I'm like, oh, they're going to have a look? Gee, I don't like them having a look. No one ever likes them having a look.
Well,
I think
listen, looks never go your way.
I think there was a little knock on there, little knock on into
little finger into Karapani there, maybe. Yeah. Before we get to,
I put it this way: if that doesn't get called a knock on, I'm like, oh, they got away with that.
Yeah, fair.
Then
fair.
Jamal sprays one across the face.
Jamal's not clutch. He's coming to Manly, and when he comes, I'm going to sing I'm going to sing from a different hymn sheet. He's not clutch. Jamal Fogarty's not clutch.
In a great position, he sprays it. But what I think is
he's not clutch.
What was a more heinous crime is them right in front. I think at the end of extra time, and
they fucking went for it.
They fucking went for it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
and they got intercepted.
Yeah.
I go,
who's managing this game?
Mate, I got to be honest with you. And this is real couch potato. I'm watching your playing stuff, but fuck me dead. The amount of times that teams fuck up a drop goal opportunity, I'm like, why don't you train for this?
They do.
You should,
game management. That's what I'm saying. And again,
big boy. We're the big boys.
Jamal.
Run into middle of field.
Give me ball.
Pass ball back further than defensive line.
I kick ball over post.
I kick ball over post. I'm using dumb voice for dumb people. Sorry, but what the fuck are we talking about? Get the big boys chucking it up, throw a 20-meter seed, knock it over.
Yeah.
Move the fuck on.
Jamal,
why are you making it so hard?
Jamal Fogarty.
I couldn't believe what they were doing. They were going for a play in the corner.
He's not.
It was madness.
Where's the game management?
Hot under the collar.
And again, he's coming to Manly. This is a concern for me as a Manly man. And he's a great player, great little style of a bloke. I like him. Great signing.
Style of a bloke.
Great style of a bloke.
But
and he was laying on some tries.
Yeah, he was.
But when you're up by 16 rugby league points, in a rugby league final and you're the rugby league minor premiers
At home. Playing for a prelim final. In front of your own people.
Week off.
With a week off. Pretty much guaranteed. Like,
you need to ice that game.
Oh, bro.
You need to ice that game.
Oh, mate. Ice that cake, baby.
You need to ice it, dude. And then when you've got these opportunities, like he's missed at one point, even in the commentary, he missed a conversion basically from like right in front. And I don't know who said it. Mate, I don't know who the commentary was, but it was like, yeah, he's got one of those in him. I'm like, when they beat Penrith the other week in Golden Point in GPET, great game. He missed a conversion that would have won him the game, that wouldn't have sent him to GPET from basically in front. My friend Mark Roddy, friend of the show, he said to me, he pointed this out to me maybe a month or so ago. He was like, we were talking about Jamal, saying how we're getting him, and he's a big Raiders man, Mark. And he was like, listen, he's good, but he's not clutch. Just keep an eye out for it. And every single week since he said it, I even said it to our friend over there, Cody Totes. And the amount of times me and Cody have said something to him going, Jesus Christ, dude, he's not clutch, is he? Kid's not clutch. And now, because of all those things we've just mentioned, because of the last 20 minutes of chat, the Raiders, the people's team of remaining teams. They were out there.
The people's team of remaining teams have got to go the difficult way. They've got to go
the long way around.
They've got to go the long way. Think about this, punters and dribblers. They've got the Sharks now, and if you watch the Sharks, we'll get to that game. If you watch them in the sheds after that Roosters game, they are up and about.
Yeah.
Up and about. Dangerous rugby league side. Then they've got to go where? Melbourne. They've got to go down to Melbourne and play those fuckers that would just love to drag them down into the muck and play a dirty, grubby, scat game of rugby league where it's fucking 10-8, whatever. You know what I mean? You want to talk clutch? We'll make it clutch, baby, if you want that. Then what? If you get through that, who you probably got to play? You probably got to play the Broncos, who have got a fucking home prelim now against maybe the Panthers. We'll assume they beat the Dogs because the Dogs suck with their... You got PTSD if you play the Broncos in a grand final. They've got PTSD, but you got PTSD. You got PTSD against the Broncos in a grand final.
Is this fair to say, and I don't know if it's correct or not, the Storm obviously beat the Dogs. Are the Storm... This is Tommy Hot Takes here.
Yeah.
Are the Storm... Yeah. Welcome back to Tommy Hot Takes. Don't make me laugh. My ribs are hurting. But could the Storm be a false economy?
Well,
what was the score against the Dogs?
I'll check. I think it was 28-14.
28-14. Like, they won.
26-18.
26-18, so not much in it, right?
I actually wasn't impressed by either team.
I wasn't impressed by him.
This is eh.
Then, now listen, the Jerome Hughes is out, so they've still got him to come back.
Pap didn't play.
They've got Pappy to come back. So they're and Nelly
Jerome's
from
a
Welly.
huge loss.
Huge. So there are those things there.
Pezzett was good.
Pezzett was great.
He was really good.
All I'm saying, though, is in terms of like you go to, you play Melbourne, you're up against it, you're completely fucked. I'm just not sure if they're like, that team anymore.
Yeah, but
they're not that you're fucked. Good luck playing Melbourne.
No, 100%, mate. But
the Dogs are shit.
But you just...
And they're missing Crichton,
Yeah, but
Cherry.
it's an extra game of hard yakka at this time of year.
Agreed.
Like, you could have just sat back and relaxed and maybe played Penrith, but you got to beat teams like that to win comps. At home, though, probably on a Saturday night. That would also... I read a comment from a dribbler, and I was touching myself to this. I'm like, that's a beautiful take from a dribbler. The Raiders kicked up a real fuss about turnaround times, and they apparently were given the Sunday game, played in the Broncos' hands. You want a dewy, scat, cold. They should have played that Saturday night. I would have been begging on my knees for Saturday night.
Freezing cold.
It would have been freezing cold. I don't know how cold it was on Saturday night. I bet you it was fresh. The ball would have been wet. It gets a bit
Yeah.
Like Sunday afternoon, that's Reece Walsh areas, baby.
It's Reece Walsh
What the fuck are we talking about? Now the NRL, almost to spite them, have gone, you think you're getting the Sunday game? You're getting the Saturday game. Oh, yeah, the Panthers and the Dogs, who played Friday and Saturday respectively, they get to play on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you Sunday team, you're playing on Saturday. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's almost just like a fuck you.
Now,
Saturday would have been, they win that game on Saturday
that would have
night.
been a smarter way to do it. It's a great point. Punters and dribblers. I want to talk to you about a little old friend called Ned's, the number one betting platform in town. A little old friend called Ned's. That's right. You heard it here, Ned's.
A little old friend, a little old friend, a little old friend called Ned's.
Now, tune in.
Yeah, pot got up on the weekend.
Yeah, the pot got up.
Get over it.
The pot got up.
You know what I mean? Last two pots have got up, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know about last two. There was an Origin one in there. But The pot got up on the weekend and the people celebrated as one.
Tell first try score. Ooh, baby.
Tommy Burns, what I got a unit scoop. Tune into About Even this week for all of that information. But if you're going to do it with Neds. Follow along on the profiles where we're giving out that good jam, or in the About Even group on there where we're also giving out that good jam.
Or get in on our next hosted pod to get that good jam.
Which is going to be... Prelims. Shout out to Neds. Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website. Now, obviously, just the game-sealing moment, Ben Hunt of all cunts.
He does it. He was shit, to be honest.
Second field goal in his
Except
career.
for that, obviously.
Second field goal in his career.
God, he got it sweet. He got it so sweet.
He was shit.
He
didn't play great. Listen, he was there.
No, mate, huge. We love Dozer.
Oh, yeah,
but Dozer wasn't that good.
Go Dozer. Get him Isaiah.
Yeah, get him Isaiah. Isaiah was nowhere near him.
No.
I always think that every time I see that video, I'm like, mate, that's just...
Yeah, that's blind hope.
I know, I love it, and that's what makes it so good.
It's desperate.
But
it's desperation writ large.
Yeah. Isaiah Yo of noted speed fame.
Yeah.
It grazes. It was crazy. It was chaos. And at the end of the game, I was like, I thought I'd been winded metaphorically from the game of rugby league.
Do you know what happened to me? I was at a family friend's kid's birthday, watching the game. I hit my I saved that for About Even, but basically I hit a big bet, and I start screaming at a 4-year-old's birthday party.
Appropriate.
Very appropriate. As I'm leaving, it's before Reece Walsh it's maybe 2 minutes before Reece Walsh has been hit at full time for it to go into GPET. Or just before it was to go to extra time. I get in the car and I'm frantic because I've had this bet come off with About Even and, we're all chatting shit. And then the game's on my phone. I'm driving and it's on in the car listening. And
you had it on. You were looking at it.
But I'm driving.
Yeah. You're just checking it when you're stopping.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm listening to it.
Stuff.
But it's connected through the Bluetooth. So I'm listening to it.
Of course.
And I am anxious the whole fucking drive home. Then when I get home, first world problems here, but also I live in a first world country and I expect first world internet. But for some reason, the internet in Bondi is awful and I can't get any internet anywhere. And so I miss basically the entirety of extra time and Golden Point.
That's Murphy's.
It was.
Is that Murphy's Law? I think it has to be. Because, I guarantee you, the internet works at every other time.
I was standing on the street with my phone, in the middle of the road with my phone. I'm like, get the girls inside, Steph. I have to see what's going on. And just nothing working. I'm seeing all the comments. This is the fucking, are you serious? This game? Are you serious? Are you serious? And then I had to just go back watch the final 10 minutes knowing the result. I was like, this is
when you said that, I at that point was like, I let out a sigh of relief knowing that I was tapped into that analog stuff, to that aerial stuff.
Yeah.
Aerial's true.
Yeah.
Honest and true.
Yeah.
And it has your back.
Won't let you down.
It never let you down. Like a good pair of work boots, the aerial.
Clobber.
Work clobber. Aerial's a work clobber, mate.
Yeah.
This internet shit, this bloody streaming crap.
Doesn't work, mate. Not when you need it to.
No, it's soft.
I'd also like to take a moment to pay our respects to Billy fucking Walters, who I think is maybe not now, but has been undervalued. And there's all the chat over the last, maybe start of this year, end of last year, it was Billy Walters, he might be the one on the outer. They've got Corey Pakes. They got this other kid coming through, Kobe Black or something like that.
Yeah.
Billy Walters, he's the son of Kevy. Kevy's gone. They want to... Every single time Billy Walters comes onto the field, he does something. Whether it's him coming off the bench, him at 5'8" the last few weeks, Billy Walters is a motherfucker. He's a footballer. Yep. And for the Broncos' sake, to
use a crossover reference, a bit of James O'Connor about him, who makes things happen when he comes on. We'll get to that.
Yes, but I'd say better than James O'Connor, but I agree with you.
Well, I'm just saying, in terms of effectiveness off the pine at this time of year.
Yes. But Billy Walters makes shit happen.
He does.
He's a good footballer and really valuable. You think about the fact they've got, when you see how well he's been going at 5'8", they've got Reynolds, Ben Hunt, Ezra, Billy. And Billy and Ben can play in the hooking role as well.
They can hook, mate.
So, like...
Don't need to hook anymore.
They don't need to hook. They can hook. Well, they can hook, mate.
Yeah.
I just think, like, Billy... If the Broncos get rid of Billy Walters, they're fucking stupid. But I just wanted to pay some respects to Billy Walters. Yeah. And also, can I say this, Ed, because you and I have been talking about finals cuck chairs, and we've been talking about with Kempy as well, and we've been sitting in the Raiders cuck chair. We've also spoken a lot about sitting in the Panthers cuck chair. I can't help it. I've got my eye on a Broncos cuck chair as well for the finals.
Well,
it's hard not to.
We're in a situation now, Tom, where we've said goodbye to two teams, the Warriors and the Roosters. Ta-ta.
Yeah.
I was respectfully never sitting in either of your chairs. I could have been wooed potentially into a Warriors chair, but we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
I need you to understand that I'm prepared to sit in any of your cuck chairs.
Yeah.
Okay?
You just need to make it worth my while.
You need to make it worth my while. Yeah. You need to present your sales pitch.
You need to lead me to your chair.
Lead me to your chair and make me sit down.
Yeah.
Because I'm easy, baby. I'll go wherever the wind blows me. I can say pretty categorically that I have no interest in a Storm chair.
I have no interest in a Storm chair.
I have no interest in a Dog's chair because with all due respect, I don't think your chair's going to be there on finals day.
No.
I do have a wondering eye for that greatness chair over there.
Yes, the Panthers chair.
I like the look of it.
Well, I've sat in it before.
Yeah, it's nice.
I know what it's about.
I also like that underdog chair, but it's starting to look a bit ratty, a bit worn, a bit used,
Is that Raiders chair?
Is that chair going to make the grand final?
Yeah, I know. Is this thing going to hold up?
Is that going to hold up? But then you got that hot boy chair, that have you waxed your balls today chair?
Yeah.
You know, have you done your nails today chair? Have you got really long hair unnecessarily
Well,
chair?
it's like one of those 60s era, like, well, it's almost like a six-piece modular, that chair.
It's very... 6-piece modular, and you know what's playing on the radio? Fuck me music. And you have to wear like a silk dressing gown
or just a banger.
Or a banger, you know, or leather, who knows?
Yeah.
Real naughty shit.
Yeah, naughty shit. There's handcuffs around.
Yeah. And there's a nice glass of scotch and a big cigar. Yeah, I've got mascara on. Yeah, I've just waxed my nuts, but I'm comfortable.
Yeah, my bumhole's bleached, but I'm sitting on a 6-piece modular suede or velvet.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm feeling alive.
Yeah, so like, and I mean, I'm also not sitting on a Sharks cuck chair. Yeah, it's not one I feel like I can be persuaded into either, unless you're against the Storm.
It's a bit.
The only way I can be persuaded outside of that is if you're up against the Storm, I would say.
It's not my cup of tea.
Nah. It's not. It's not a good chair, dude.
It's not a good chair.
So, listen, the Storm looked okay. The Dogs, Crichton, I think is he out now? Is he out for the season? Is that confirmed?
Not confirmed. I think.
But he looks fucked.
Yeah,
Silence
I think there's
deafening.
like still a chance.
Silence is deafening.
Yeah. Syndesmosis sort of stuff.
Silence is deafening. Bulldogs' attack was mid.
Yeah. Until Sexton comes on and sort of makes
Toby was pretty. Toby was good. Like he didn't have a great game.
No,
it is what it is.
Do you know Gus? Apparently,
I
there was a report in the paper that
Toby was effective off the pine.
They said that Gus Gould took out Sexton, took out Galvin's family for a big dirty Chinese feed because Galvin's been copping it online. So that's like part of the reason why Phil Gould's such like a G or whatever at the club is because he takes care of the families. They're like, listen, you boys copping some serious heat. Let's go have a Chinese feed.
Talk it through.
Dim Sim's on me.
Dim Sim's on him. That's class.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a leader.
And it's a leader, and it's a man who's seen winters, and he knows that the easiest way to soothe a hurt soul is via the dim sim, via the
stomach,
via the spring roll.
Yeah.
Don't trust a man who turns down a spring roll. We know that. It's too early for the Bulldogs. Like Bulldogs fans,
they also fucked with things too much.
Bulldogs fans, you got to know that it's too early for you.
You tried too hard. Like you did too much. Things were working.
Brother, they weren't going to win the comp.
Whatever. Things were working though.
They were working, and you changed them. That was weird.
It's hard to know because they fucked with the working formula.
I still just don't think that they're a bit green. They're wet. They're too wet behind the ear, bro.
They are. They're soaking behind the ears, but it's still
they're soaking.
They were doing all the right things, and then they started to change things up. I don't know,
which is undeniable.
That's undeniable. Does that mean that they've ruined their chance? Maybe not. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just a wet behind the ear issue.
Storm,
I don't know. They just don't make me feel. And I like Harry Grant. He's a cool dude, you know. We met him the other day. Cool dude.
Can't win without Jerome. There, I said it.
He'll be back to play. He'll play.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
But where's he at?
Well, I don't know. That's just
Do you know what I mean?
Well, listen, Shane Webke played with a broken arm, but he was just trucking nut.
Yeah.
But still, you got to make tackles and shit. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Cooper Cronk, they hit on the wing. Like I just think that he needs to be fit and firing and highly effective
For them to win.
For them to win. Like they were able to hide Luke Keary ripped and teared in that grand final, and bloody Cooper was just like an on-field coach essentially, and they could hide him. Storm, not the same situation. It's just not. Panthers, shout out to Rando of It'll Be Dry in Auckland fame. It was shitting down at the start of the game.
Yeah, Rando should not be trusted.
Really, just dicky first.
Is he off to Europe now, Rando? Is he gone?
He's gone.
So one more bad weather report before he headed off.
No, yeah. So just one more to shove into me pipe. Would that have affected how I bet? Of course it would have. I would have gone unders. Duh. 24-8. Panthers just systematic, mate.
Systematic, but didn't look great either. I don't think they looked great either. They won, right? They won. They were the Panthers, but it didn't look like
It was a grind, bro.
Yeah.
The game was a grind. It was wet weather football, and Cleary just had the ball on the string. Yeah. Some of the kicks he was doing in the wet were fucking ridiculous. Our good mate. Absolutely absurd. I saw enough to be like, you can win the comp.
Of course. I'd also like to pay respects to the Warriors. Valiant. Season done. Valiant.
Season was done ages
I know
ago.
it was.
No, but
long time ago.
Long time ago. Injuries, unfortunate, particularly in key positions. But you were valiant.
Valiant.
And you turned up, everyone's in black, it's pouring rain, it's a heaving go media. It looked fun.
Yeah.
But
valiant.
you weren't, but you know.
You're done.
I think, who was it? It was someone at halftime was like, it was Joey being like, I can't see where the points are coming from.
For the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valiant. I was saying this to Cody Totes, King of the Totes, pre-show. Just like when you... and again, you know, again, Tommy hot takes here. Not really. Everyone talks about it. But like when you see a Casey McLean, when you see Penrith pull a Casey McLean, you're like, this has got to be like the best managed roster I've ever fucking seen.
It makes me sick.
Like when you get rid of Crichton and all the players, I'm not going to go through it listing them all, but like to just have a Casey McLean coming through, like the way they're bringing these guys through, like it makes
me sick.
It's insane.
It makes me sick to my stomach. It's fucking annoying is what it is.
Yeah.
All these blokes leave and they trot off into the distance to get to Cheddar, to get to Bicky, and that's fine. I support it.
No, I support it.
I'm a big supporter of getting to Bicky in any way, shape, or form. But it does really annoy me that the only reason these players are leaving to chase Debicki is because of the salary cap, and all they seem to do is bring in guys that'll go off for huge money at some other club, and they bring in guys that'll go off again. It's really starting to piss me off.
Yeah, but it's also funny because like
Jenkins, mate, we'll paint him out at the start of the season. Like he can't even make the side.
He played for Newcastle.
Paul Alamotti was biblical on Saturday. I'm like, who the fuck were you like 10 months ago?
Yeah, I know.
With all due respect, Paul.
No disrespect, Paul.
We were paying out Jenkins. We're like, who's that albino loser? He's not even albino.
No, he's just a pale guy.
He's just a pale guy who can play footy really well.
Really fucking well.
Casey McLean, who, like, honestly.
Casey McLean's already played for New Zealand after like 2 games of NRL.
What are we talking about? What the hell's going on?
Isaac, like, they got rid of Crichton and kept Isaac Tungo. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, no, it's all good, Crichton. You can go. We got Tungo.
Jog on, bruh.
You're right. We got
Casey McLean. How many Tungo won now?
4.
Exactly.
Or 3.
Like, it's actually insane.
Yeah, it is. Credit to him. I got to be honest. Cuck chairs and that are like, you guys are fucking the real deal. It's impossible to hate. You can be annoyed with it. You can be a bit over it, but you can't hate it.
And it's like, this was kind of like, not a rebuild year, but this was like, how are they going to go without Jerome year? And now we're like, they're sweet.
Yeah.
And they're going to be favourites next year again. You know what I mean?
They're going to be sweet. No disrespect to Jerome. It was obviously, there was a teething period at the start of the year, but like, I don't watch them at all and be like, geez, where's Jerome? Even though he was like, when Cleary used to be out, Jerome used to put the team in his back and play. I'm like, I don't even think about it.
Blaze he's been great.
Blaze has been blazing, bro.
Blaze has been blazing. It's just Cleary's He's just got his dirty little mitts all over everything. Fisher
Greeny
Harris,
does.
how are they gonna get some go for without Fisher Harris? They fuck without Fisher
they've
Harris.
got Lindsay Smith, who's played for Australia, and Moses Leota, who's going to take it to your son. That's how.
And then IPAP.
IPAP off the bench.
So yeah, they're cool.
No,
They're
we're
great.
good. We're good, bro.
They're fine.
And Liam Henry, is that his name? He's fucking good as well.
I tell you what, whatever day of the week it is, I'm sorry, Bulldogs, but I'm putting you down for a loss already.
Yep.
On Sunday at a call. That'll be a huge crowd, I hope.
We're doing streams for both finals games.
Yes, we are. Lock that in. Both finals games streamed. Knockout footy. Get hard and horny for it. That Panthers Broncos game at Suncorp is going to be. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. So Panthers Broncos? Oh, because they're playing the Dogs. So we assume they win.
I just said that.
Yes, sorry, no, I was just replaying it.
I'm giving them absolutely no chance.
Yes. Yeah. Well, God, it'd be boring if the Dogs win.
There's no way.
If the Dogs win, the Broncos are in the grand final. So
Mate, what are the Panthers paying? Can you look that up with our friends at Ned's? It's got to be $1, doesn't it?
Oh, do we even have that yet?
I'll check.
Of course we do. Can't see it. Can't see it happening. Sorry, Dogs fans. Can't see it.
Panthers are $1.32. Bulldogs are $3.45.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What's the line?
Line is 9.5.
I might pay on that.
What is it?
Depending on
Sorry?
the weather.
9.5.
9.5 is the line.
Yeah.
And what are they paying?
$1.32 to win. Dogs
I mean,
3.45.
9.5, they'll probably fucking handle comfortably.
I reckon they'll handle that comfortably.
Because Crichton's probably out. Kickout might be out with the eyeball. They can't score points.
I love how everyone passes HIAs in finals footy.
Kickout was not an HIA. He just got a fucking crack to the elbow. Crack to the eye with an elbow. Like, because he was fine, and then he sort of
Who? Someone else passed one in that game. Who was that?
I'll have a look. Apparently, Kickout did that in the week before, and then he took a knock to it on the weekend.
Yeah, that was.
But also, I'm just like, no one's. It's all.
What game are you talking about?
Well, I think everyone was getting category 2s, weren't they? Said so you can play next week.
Yeah, no, category 2s you can. And then listen, you and I were discussing the idea of the Sharks. Like, you and I both felt Sharks.
No, we
would win.
felt it.
We felt it. We didn't act
feel
on it, but we felt it.
We've definitely, which is I think worth acknowledging, is that you and I in the hours or the day leading up to it were big on this, not massive on the Sharks, but I really was like, they can win. Yeah. It wasn't like other years where you just thought to yourself, fucking hell, they're gonna fail miserably here.
No, it just the
feeling changed.
It's the feeling changed.
And I know that you could find a clip of me within the year being like, if Sharks finish top 4, they'll go loss. Feelings change. Yep. You need to understand that. Like, sometimes people are in love and then they fall out of love.
Yeah.
I fell back into a mindset that the Sharks could win.
Not the comp, but the game.
The game. They were pumped after it. Chooks, though, it was a game of momentum shifts, really.
Yep.
Like, Roosters were on top. Looked at some points like they were going to, pull
do the
pants
damn
down and give them a big old
Rogering.
Big old Rogering. And then the Sharks flip it back and do the same thing. It's good stuff. Nice little battle between Mulatalo and Mark Nawonga.
Like it. I like Mulatalo being a bit of a lippy cunt.
Said 2-1, bro, at half time.
I thought he was more of a softly spoken, subdued individual generally, but I like Mulatalo.
Clearly not.
Because he also was like, in the pregame, was like, check my resume, dog. Like, oh, he thinks he's the aerial guy? I'm the aerial guy. Check my resume. And then he's going, oh, yeah, 2-1, bro, 2-1. And then at the end of the game, he goes, put that in your pipe, bro.
Yeah, put that in your pipe. Couple of bras. Threw a couple of bras out there.
Yeah, I like that.
2-1, bra. Put that in your pipe, bra. That's
Marky
good stuff
Mark.
from Mulatalo.
Marky Mark, though, still getting the, still doing the damn thing. Still scoring some points. He better be picked for Australia at the end of the year. Better be.
He was unbelievable. That try where he just looked like he was going to come back in and just bang to the corner. They didn't get him enough pill, to be honest.
No, they didn't. No, they did not.
Tuvo didn't touch the ball. They didn't get to their edges at all.
No, they didn't do much. Listen, they didn't play great. That's why they didn't win.
They earned the right to go wide.
You got to earn the right to go right.
Because I don't think they did.
Mate, your eyeball, what's going on there? It looks better.
It's better.
But it's still there.
Slow, methodical.
Just day in, day out, got to rock in.
Just like slowly better.
You have to do anything for it?
I'm just like compress.
How often?
Morning, night.
You been to a doc?
No. Listen, I'm seeing improvement. So, like,
Yeah.
if I get to this time next week and there's no improvement from here, I'm like,
Then you
okay.
go see a doc. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, listen, Roosters, Warriors, thank you for your service.
But jog on.
Kick
I
rocks.
think the world's... Oh, yeah, Warriors, they're fun. They go for the... The world's a better place with the Roosters not in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to see the Roosters.
From a season perspective.
Yeah, I hate to see the Roosters miss out. Yeah, I hate to see them get bundled out week 1. Yeah, I hate it.
Reece got off.
Reece got off. Carrigan looking like he's going to miss a week unless he fights it, but I don't know what you could, like...
I think that...
I don't know what case you'd be making there.
I think it's too risky, don't you?
Too risky. Slut strands.
Slut strands. So
Sit down for a week, mate.
Imagine
or 2
if you
weeks.
missed a grand final because you
technically.
push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Just sit down for a week, bro. Reece obviously gets off.
Which is, I mean, Chamis is putting shit out being like, there's evidence to suggest that a fine. But I just don't know how a headbutt, which is like such like English Liverpool football hooligan behaviour, is
very
not,
very Zinedine Zidane.
well, Zinedine Zidane, but it's very like Green Street hooligans.
Yeah.
Like,
Blowing bubbles.
but you know when you had like friends that would, we've had this discussion before. Growing up, early 20s, usually, hopefully not in your fucking 30s like us, but early 20s, you had maybe your friends, a couple of friends who'd get in fights more than often, or then you had the people who, when they'd get pissed, they'd become mongrels. And, you know, oh, he's a good bloke, just, you know, not when he's pissed. And you're like, righto. But then there were the people who were that, but they also would fucking headbutt people. Like, I've never headbutted a person in my life.
It's a highly effective.
It's effective if you know how to do it, and it's a very intense call to headbutt someone.
It's a very effective tool.
Their headbutt's intense.
Now, I need to preface that I am on team let the hot boy play.
Same.
It's good for the game. Context matters. It really does. Context is everything. It's finals footy.
Finals footy.
It's finals footy. They're playing at home. He is a head turner, whether you like it or not. Okay? He gets the casual fans turning their heads and imagining the romp.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not going to go down, but let the imagination run wild.
Well, listen, men and women across the nation want Reece Walsh to headbutt their pussies and dicks.
Yeah. Headbutt.
Is that okay?
You
Is
can
that crass?
No, it's not. You can put your head in my pussy or my bumhole. Like, it's up to you. Is that crass?
I feel like both were probably pretty crass.
Okay.
As you were.
Let's just note them as crass.
So yeah, let's just note that down as crass, right? That was two guys pushing it too far.
Yeah. But we acknowledge that potentially too crass.
That was maybe too crass of us. We apologise. Credit to us for acknowledging it.
Credit to us for acknowledging. What we're saying is that the NRL Supremos recognise a needle mover, and needle movers need to be protected at all costs because not many people, I'm
Move
here
the
to tell
needle.
you, move the needle.
Yeah.
He moves the needle all the way over.
Yep.
So yeah, he gets off light. He's headbutted a prick, and we're to turn the other way and go, was it really a headbutt? I heard someone say, well, he led with his nose. Listen, bruh.
That only works if you got a
If
big
you're
one.
ugly and you do that, if you're big red and you do that,
If you're Hudson.
and you do that.
Actually, he's not ugly, is he?
No, but like, okay, insert big, unfortunate looking prop here. If he does that, he's not playing next week.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Is it pretty privilege?
It is a pretty privilege.
Yeah. Do people slip off seats,
You know
yes
what?
or no?
Yeah. Do you make people slip off their chairs? Yes. You get away with more.
Yeah, you get away with murder. Pretty privilege is a thing all through society.
That's what I mean. It's like it is. If
Oh,
you're hot,
were
you
you,
get away with way more.
you were doing 300 in a 40 zone, but you're fucking hot. You're a 10. Sorry.
How about that?
No fine.
I mean, listen, dark couple of last say few weeks in the political world. But if you go back a little bit further, that Luigi Mangione shot a CEO of a bloody healthcare worker, a health company or whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of like, this guy's pretty hot.
What about that felon who took a really hot mugshot? Now he's like a huge model.
Yeah,
I
hot
think.
felon. Do you remember hot felon, Cody?
No.
Google hot felon.
Because
he's hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, you murdered people. That's okay.
Black guy with blue eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know
Oh,
this guy.
bruh, this guy was fuckable.
Yeah. hot felon, you know.
That one, I was like, you know what? He's too hot.
Yeah, you're too hot to be behind bars, bro.
Well, that's fake on the
No,
far.
that
That
was-
one there, though.
Yeah, that's
Look
it.
at that guy.
That's hot felon.
That guy is too hot to be in prison. Sure, he did some things wrong. Where's he at now?
Yeah, where is hot felon now?
Surely he hasn't fucked it all up, has he?
Surely not.
Surely he's been able to turn this thing into a positive. Look at how hot that guy is.
He's hot.
That's the Reece Walsh of the real world, right? Hot.
He looks a bit like Reece Walsh.
He does. Pretty privileged. That guy is so hot.
He's continues a career in modelling and acting with his autobiography Model Citizen released in Feb 2024.
There you go.
Done an auto buy. What's his Instagram?
I mean, the world was begging for an auto buy. wasn't it?
His name's Jeremy Meeks, so it's at J Meeks EE official.
At J Meeks official.
Yeah.
People trying to knock him off. 1.4 million.
Yeah.
This guy was in the big house.
Takes a really, and eyes up to whoever leaked that photo. Like someone's taken him in, right? Arrested him, got the mugshot and gone, this photo's way too hot not to be out there.
Well, no, that's it, right?
I'm leaking this bitch.
You've got a prison warden or a couple who have gone,
But just like hot felon,
I'm nipping into the bathroom with this photo.
just like hot felon gets away with it because he was hot, Reece Walsh has a lot of hot felon about him.
He's hot felon.
He is hot felon. He's a felon.
Yeah.
He's headbutted a prick. If you're
Yeah.
big and ugly, you are sitting on the sideline.
This is your classic case of a rugby league hot felon.
But how do we feel about that? As a benchmark in society, hot people get away with more. I'm comfortable with it.
I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah?
We aren't like it's not,
you're nice to look at it. You're nice to look at. Oh, you're heinous and you did something bad? Stiff shit.
Yuck.
You're disgusting
Yuck.
to look at.
Yuck. Hey, sorry, dude.
You're a 2.
You need to.
You're a 1.
I'm going to naturally be more forgiving to people that are gorgeous.
Yes.
You know what? But again, at least we declare it at the door. You know what you get.
Of course we did. You know why she got off? She got double D's. You know? Sorry.
Why did she get the job? Why did he get the job?
It
Why
goes
did they
both
get
ways.
off?
I just want to even this thing up. We're talking a lot about Reece Walsh here. I'm like, it affects women too.
Of course it does.
You
Of course
know?
it does.
I want to make it very, very known, Tom, that we don't have a sexist bias here.
Well, why do you think bloody Gigi Hadid's a Victoria's Secret angel? Is it because she's ugly as fuck?
No, Tom, it's not.
Now, I know there was a period in time in the very recent past where they were selecting people that probably didn't fit the bill of a Victoria's Secret.
Didn't last long, Tom.
Didn't last long because people saw through the bullshit. They're like, give me a hot felon, give me a Sydney Swains,
Yeah.
give me a Gigi Hadid,
Yeah.
give me a Bella Hadid,
Yeah.
give me a fucking Hailey Bieber,
Yeah.
give me a whoever.
Give me hot people.
Give me hot people.
Okay.
Give me Reece Walsh.
And I'm prepared, obviously there's a line that even hot people can't cross, but it's much further down the road.
Listen, Luigi Mangione is in prison for murder.
Yeah.
And he's staring at some big charges. I don't know if he's got the deathy pen on the table.
Luigi's mistake wasn't just taking out his knees. Takes his knees out, he's doing a bit of community service, nothing to see.
Well,
here.
and
You're
then he's
hot.
got a reality show once he gets
Of course
out.
he does. Keeping up with Luigi.
Yes, exactly.
He goes around kneecapping people that he thinks of
I
wrong
think,
society.
or he gets some sort of a Nintendo sponsorship, and he gets he voices Luigi or he plays Luigi in the live action.
Yeah, that no one
film.
asked for. It's like,
No.
well, let's do one on the. Are they brothers?
Luigi and Mario.
Yeah.
they are.
Okay. Well, because Mario's always taken the headlines, right?
Well,
he's
exactly.
He's taking the spotlight,
Yeah.
but you get Luigi Mangione
Playing
Luigi.
himself.
Yeah, playing himself. Now I'm watching, right? That's the power of hot. That's what it does to us as a society. We look
But
the other
he's
way.
still facing the consequences here because he
he
killed
crossed
someone.
the line. The line's further down the road, but we draw the line at things like death.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Again, that's what I'm saying. He should have just kneecapped the prick.
Yeah, that would have been way better. Or kidnapped him.
So the line for Reece Walsh obviously isn't headbutting. I don't know where it is for him. Is it nut stuff?
I don't know what else I
Is
guess
it-
it's like KOing a player. You got to KO someone recklessly with intent.
Yes, okay. So
Because
that's
again,
where
like-
the line is.
You can get 2 weeks for an accidental head high, which is what Slutstrand's Carrigan's done.
You can slip into my shoulder and
And it was an accident, and I'm going to get 2 weeks or
but
1 week
but
early.
throw
guilty plea.
ahead.
But intentionally headbutt someone else and be hot. Surprising because Carrigan not too ugly himself, but maybe because it's him and Reece are both up right now for charges. It's like, well, the hotter one's going to get the leeway.
So, you know, Slut Strands is victim of the fact that there isn't a third uglier person involved here. I think then they both get off.
Yep.
But in a tale of the two,
he's the uglier.
He's the uglier.
Rarely is Slut Strand's character
He
the
needs to
ugly
fall
guy.
on his sword.
Yeah.
He does.
Yep.
They needed like I don't know.
Well, we do know. Let's not say. Let's not be mean. But we need.
Oh, it
someone
won't
else.
be mean. But you know,
Someone
just
uglier.
use your imagination. Someone who is worse looking than those.
Imagine
two.
the team lineup and then think of people uglier than those two and then put them in.
Yep, and then put them in for a charge that they
A lesser charge, probably. More accidental, but they're uglier, so they get in trouble.
like running onto the field too early or something.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Talking back to the referee.
Yeah, they love it.
Talking back to the referee,
Love
3
it.
weeks.
Love it.
Ugly as fuck. Yeah. You're getting Reese's charge, and then you're getting Carrigan's charge, and then you're getting your charge, and you're ugly.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
10. You foul.
Rubbed
you
out.
foul
for
to
the
look
season.
at.
You foul. Yuck. Out. So yeah, listen, society generally has its shortcomings, but there are just things that you can't avoid, and it's that hot people are going to be given grace. Always. Just is what it is. I could keep that hot felon up on the screen.
I think we do. I
Keep
don't,
him up.
I don't understand why we would entertain the thought of
Taking
him down.
Can we get a photo of him on set?
Hot felon. Yeah, dude. I want one.
Let's get hot felon somewhere in here.
I love
He's
hot
so fucking hot.
Dude, I love hot felon.
Yeah.
I love hot felon.
No, dude.
I need him on set right now.
need a photo of
I
Hot
love that hot felon is just a thing.
Yes. Punters and dribblers, we are brought to you as always by Be Good Health. Good day. Daylights. You get the drill. It's comeback season and it's time to get healthy. If you haven't been already, that's okay. But the time starts now. When I'm asking you to change your life, just make little small incremental changes. Help yourself get better. It's getting warmer, and it's time to get hot again. Edward.
Great point, Tom. Now, this is for those that require social proof. This is from Joanne, a dribbler. Great day. I've been having a good day now for 4 months after being diagnosed with an inflammatory condition with my bowel. I'm not able to have caffeine at all, and I can say that it's been a lifesaver for me. I sleep better, it gives me energy I need for the day, and I don't have the lagging effect that I used to get with coffee. And I haven't had a cold sore since I started with Good Day. I feel healthier and my skin is better. Do yourself a favour and give it a try. It works. It just does. It works, punters and dribblers. Give it a crack. Get a subscription for comeback season. I'll be leading from the front. Tom just behind me, but he's got a broken ring.
Just behind you? I was doing exercise with the broken rib, you sack of shit.
Do you know what I mean? Just behind me.
Fuck you.
Dial in, baby. BigWoodHealth.com.au. Code dribblers, 10% off. Pair of subscription, 20% off. You know the drill. Get it.
We've waited long enough.
We've waited long enough. This crossed our desk Thursday, if memory serves.
Yep.
A tweet by Danny Wilder, Tom,
Friend of the show.
doing the rugby league round, suggesting that his management had been requested by Tom himself to put the feelers out to Super League clubs there in England, one in France, read a book, to see if there might be some opportunities for him over there.
You reckon anyone would want Tom Trbojevic in the Super League?
I think you sell your wife for Tom Trbojevic if you're a Super League club owner,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not condoning that sort of thing,
course,
but it crosses your mind.
Well, if
You go, shit, what I get
essentially
for her?
essentially what you're trying to say is by any means necessary.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. And that's all it is.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, you sell your house, you sell your car, whatever. Like, that's obvious. You do that for Tommy Turbo. But where do you take
Where
it?
do you take it? Wife, kids.
Yeah, the lot.
The lot. You sell your family.
You sell it all.
Yeah.
Including your soul.
Yes.
For Tommy Turbo.
Yes, you do. That's if you're a Super League club now, because basically what you are getting there is guaranteed Man of Steel, guaranteed premierships, guaranteed bums on seats, but
Guaranteed 4 pointers.
guaranteed 4 points. What is the problem? What the problem is though for two guys like you and I, Eddie, is that it's more bad news.
Oh, it's bad news.
It's more bad news on top of bad news.
Oh, it's bad news.
And
last week,
everyone's pretending like it's all good.
Let me lay out last week for you, punters and dribblers, because this is just cold hard facts. Laurie Daly, who was announced as an advisor for the Manly Seagulls, politely turned it down. Goes, absolutely not. Get me the fuck away from there. Mick Ennis, who was anointed
as the next coach.
In 2027 has gone, get me out of here.
I'm going to go to the Dragons.
I'm a celebrity. He's gone to the Dragons, Tom.
Yep.
The Dragons.
Yep.
Right? The Dragons are club so poorly run that only 5 players turned up to the premiership reunion. Would have been 15 years.
Yep.
That's how poorly run that club is. And Mick goes, get me in there, please, as an assistant.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Jake Turpin.
Jake Turpin goes, nah.
I'd prefer to remain the third string hooker at the Bulldogs than go to the Manly
Is that
Seagulls.
okay? Can I do that? Can I be third string at the Dogs? Because I got no interest in going to the Manly Seagulls. Then
let's also have Daly Cher Evans, who's also left.
Well, Daly Cher Evans is left, Tom. We've also, off the back of some diabolical losses this season, missed the 8 when we have a top 8 side.
Mm-hmm. We don't have a forward under the we don't have any our props. We don't have a prop under the age of 38 outside of maybe outside of Bullymore and Mount Paseka.
Yeah.
Top 4 backline, bottom 4 pack.
Yep. Okay. Fair. Probably needed to hear it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily subscribe to directly.
Blokes that we've let go, like KO Weeks, are out there ripping and tearing.
KO Weeks gone.
Rubbing,
Sione Finau, Samuel Finau, Latu Finau.
That's what you call rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah.
So it's been a poor week. And then when you read that thing from Danny Wildlight, your instincts say, nah, good to be bullshit, man. It's good to be bullshit.
Well, but also, Eddie, not just that. Danny, I think it was even Danny reporting in the Herald in his column on Sunday. Yeah.
You've already said it in the Herald on Sunday.
No. Owner Scott Penn, well, he's come out and said, well, nothing changes.
Great.
Nothing to see.
That's
here.
what I wanted to hear.
Nothing to see here.
Because I was actually getting a little bit concerned that things would change, Tom.
Yeah. No. Nothing changes.
Because it seems to me, off the back of a string of, horrific events,
nothing changes.
damning events, that why change now?
Nothing changes.
The club's favourite son, a prodigal son, has asked to leave because apparently he's sick of the bullshit. Stay the course. Mick Ennis offered a first-grade coaching role job, goes to the Dragons as an assistant.
Without having coached either.
Doesn't matter. Stay the course. Laurie Daly of what do you do outside of coach 3 games a year fame offered a bit of cheddar to do some advising.
What?
That shit's layup stuff.
But also, why does Anthony need an advisor when he has been a first grade coach at Souths, at the Broncos? He's coached International Rugby League. He's been at into Rugby Union. With England. He's been at Manly for 3, 4 years, 5 I don't know how many years now. And you need an advisor.
So that by itself.
And Laurie turned it down even after it was announced.
It was weird. And Laurie, right, you mustn't be that flat out, surely, bro. And that's with all due respect. He goes, no thanks.
No, what happened allegedly, is because Manly's starting to leak like an old Tigers boat. Was that?
Oh, it's leaky.
The news leaked before Laurie had even spoken in New South Wales Rugby League, or it was because he does Sky Sport. He does the Sky.
Well, so you're not allowed to do it.
So he does the Sky Breakfast, whatever that thing is, the
big
Big Breakfast. He also coaches the State of Origin with a plum, and he hadn't approached New South Wales about doing it. I don't know if he'd approached Sky Sports Big Breakfast about doing it, and then it was a bit like, I got too much on my plate. Like I didn't even get a chance to ask him.
Right. Okay. So it wasn't. So in defence of our club, it wasn't a no. It was like I can't do it.
No, it was a no. It was a no. It was a no, but it wasn't a no because I don't want anything to do with you. It might have been convenient that he had heaps of shit to do, but it was like this was announced before it was even a thing, and so even if it was handled poorly by our club because it got out.
Such a sieve, such a rugby league sieve. It's absolutely wild. But in good news, punters and dribblers, in good news for those that love the club, that love Manly Seagulls, nothing's changing.
No, nothing to see here.
Nothing's changing. Which is refreshing as fuck to me.
No. Stay the course.
Missed the 8, 2 of the last 3 years.
We've got Fogarty.
We've got Jamal
shut
coming.
Up. Joey Walsh looked all right.
So we're cool. Stay the course. Nothing to see here. I think we've overperformed.
Yep.
Maybe you guys need to, if you'll remember a couple of years ago, a Tigers podcast, I think, started a a petition to have the board overthrown, which basically got an external review done, which then did lead to Pascoe and Lee leaving.
I don't want to get into... We've already got a petition out there. We've got to change.org. We've asked the club to let us buy them for free. It's got a few signatures on there.
Just a couple.
So, I don't want to get too many causes going. You know what I mean?
No.
Kane Evans already has a cause that we got to get behind.
That's not suggesting, punters and dribblers, that I'm not prepared to be a man of action should I be required to.
Correct.
But I'm more than happy with the position the club's in and where we're headed.
No, I'm sweet with that. I just want to know what the fuck's going on. Because it just, unfortunately, this year, from round 3 when the whole daily thing went down and we called NRL 360 being like, we'll offer him fucking... It's been...
Cuck stuff.
It's been cuck stuff. It's been embarrassing. It's been etch. Love the club. This is not fun. Love the club. But when you've got Tommy Turbo being like, I'm sick of the bullshit.
I want to leave.
I want to go to the Super League.
And I imagine because he's a man of such unwavering rugby league loyalty that he can't bear to play for another NRL club.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
So he's like, I love this club so much. I just am going to have to go to England. It's like you and I. We love this club. We love the club so much. We're not about to go and start going for another team.
Yep.
But it's taken a toll on us.
You look at it through this prism. Tom Trbojevic, of 28 years old fame, not old, is prepared to go to England.
Yeah.
Not just England, to the north of England.
Yep.
To live up in
Shithole
swampy shithole land. No offense.
No, of course not.
Year on year to grind out a career
in the freezing cold.
In the freezing cold because he can't bear to be around Manly anymore. That is wild.
Yeah.
Tommy would be the biggest or player of high stature to go to the Super League at this point in his career, would you say?
Say that again?
He's saying would Tommy be the biggest, the highest stature in the game to go to Super League? Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Joey went pretty late in his career, right?
Joey went for 3 games.
Yeah, he went for not long.
And he was in his 30s, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. So he would have been maybe higher profile, given who he is, but he only went for a couple of games and ripped.
Tom Trbojevic is asking to go just to get out, essentially, of...
Just to the toxic environment. What it seems like is toxic environment.
Mate. But... Stay the course. Okay, right. Well, someone that's where you need to just. Can we get fair income for a moment?
Yeah.
This bloke loves the club so much that he's prepared to go and live in the north of England. Right. That's how much he loves the club. So that's the starting point. He loves it that much. He would never play for anyone else, but he can't be around it. Okay, that's alarming. This bloke goes down to Mona Vale every Saturday morning, cuts onions with his brother. Yep. You know what I mean?
Brothers.
He's immersed himself into the community.
He is the community.
He is the community. He's Mr. Community. He's Mr. Northern Beaches. Yep. This bloke, I feel like, on some level, would die for the club, and you could argue that going to the north of England and play rugby league is a death of sorts.
Dying for the club. There's some Judeo-Christian sort of imagery.
Yes, there is. There is 100%, Tom. Died for our sins.
Yes, for Manly sins.
For Manly sins. For the sins
he's going to go
for the sins of the club.
Sacrifice himself up in the north of England.
A crucifixion of sorts, Tom.
Yes, so that
the club
maybe the club can, heal by lancing the boil that seems to be going on in the club. It will cause a boil lancing.
Yeah, I think that he would be hoping at the very least to be making a statement going, open your eyes here. Now, if off the back of this nothing changes, and it seems like stuff needs to change, thus his leaving, then that's highly concerning.
If he goes, do we need to? If he leaves,
that's highly concerning, and that's why I said before I'm prepared to be a man of action, but not right now. It's because he hasn't left.
But if he
leaves, we're going to have to be.
Well, we
men
need
of
to.
Action.
Well, I think we need to chain ourselves together. We'll call on all Manly fans, chain ourselves together outside Brookie Oval, in a silent but meaningful protest.
Silent but effective. We chain ourselves to the goalposts.
Yeah. Well, if they're up. If not, we'll just chain ourselves to each other sitting under Good Day Hill.
Yeah, something like that. and maybe they'll just let us sit there forever. I don't know. We need to find something.
We need to find something to get them because they could just leave us there.
Yeah, they could just leave us there and go right.
So we got to find somewhere.
We've got to inconvenience them in some way, and that's obviously up for debate and up for a thrashing.
Well, we're happy to hear your ideas as well, and I don't want to have to go down that path.
No, but I said before, and I'm saying it again. Sometimes duty calls.
Not Judy.
Not Judy. Duty.
Yeah.
And not duty free. Duty.
Get it?
Get it?
So
hot. Hot felon, dude.
Hot felon, bro. I keep looking at him.
God. Hot flush.
Yeah.
Hot flush.
We got to get a really good quality.
So, yeah, okay. Yep.
Yep.
I tell you what's happened, Tom, this year as well.
What? What now, mate?
Is that this year has forced me into uncharted territory with me in the club. Like, historically, I have sucked and you too, we have both sucked the club from the back unless we've been left out of, I don't know, awards nights.
Yeah, or not allowed into the dressing sheds.
But this year I've had to be like, well, hang on. I can't even pretend that I want to suck you anymore.
No. I can't suck you from the back right now. You haven't wiped your ass.
Mate.
Was that crass? Nah, it's all right.
Play on.
Yeah, play on.
Really, really alarming.
Yeah.
Let's just see. It could be a lot of hot fluff.
Hot cock.
And fluff.
Too much?
You know when you do a hot fluff and it's like, ooh.
Oh, well, do I know? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Usually preludes a poopy in one's pants.
Ask Toby Purdoff. Of course he scored at the shithole.
I know, dude. He said the shithole.
Of course he scored at the shithole. Buzz calls it a shithole. Purdoff scores at the shithole.
Well, it's where Purdoff pooed his pants initially.
Yeah. Of course he scores because we've been talking about it. Come on. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
That was a mistake. All right, now just a couple of things that aren't rugby league yet. Wallabies don't get a win. They love chasing down. They love letting teams blow out their back and then coming back.
They love it. They love having their backs blown out.
And then trying to like put everyone under
pressure.
pressure.
They can reload.
They can.
They're reloaders.
They can go again, but it's just annoying because it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it is annoying. And they scored three tries in the last 10 minutes?
Yeah. You can't be leaving it that late, boys. I love it. Like, I love that we've got it in us.
Well, mate, if they converted them, it would have been 28 all. It's fun. It makes it entertaining, but you left it seriously late. Also frustrating, 4 tries to 1.
Yes.
Like, I get it. I understand. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, that's ridiculous. I understand.
I'm a little bit.
But it's a little bit frustrating. You got to admit. It's a little bit frustrating. I want tries.
Yeah.
And to lose 4 tries to lose 28-24 having scored 4 tries to 1. Yeah.
It's that's the problem with rugby union. It will always be the problem with rugby union. Until they decide, hey, penalty's worth too much.
It's not going to happen. So
I know. So I mean, it'll always be the problem. But a good game. And it was like a huge crowd at Allianz. So like rugby is well and truly like back from an interest from the public perspective.
100%. And I love that the ARU, particularly our good mate Phil Wall, a bit of a glaze here for you, son, is that they go, let's have a game at Townsville, 6 stadium up there, let's pack that out. Let's not go to a call, let's go to Allianz on a Saturday afternoon when the sun's shining, people are foamy at the mouth, Paddington's heaving its cock off. Let's do it right. Let's give the people what they want instead of playing games to get more revenue. Instead of so it's okay. You get 45,000 at Allianz, or could we get 55, 60 at a core and it's empty and it's shit and it's at night? Rank.
And no one's like excited after the game. Everyone's got to drive back 40 hours to get back to the city. Yeah. No, well done.
I love what they're doing. They're leaning into what works.
Well, tests at Allianz are always they like playing tests out there, and it's good stuff. It's good for the soul.
Good for the soul, baby.
And it was heaving. Uncle Wiramu was out there.
100%. They're tossing things up. The All Blacks game when we play them, that's at Perth. Like, they're tossing things up a bit.
Love that. Now, the All Blacks.
Fuck it, footy.
They got their backs blown out. It's now, I think every team's 2 losses, 2 wins.
It is.
In the rugby champs.
Where are we coming? Can you look that up, Cody?
I think we're top.
Because we got the bonus point. We got the BP.
We got 2, I think. We were within a certain amount of points, and we got a 4 try bonus.
We got 4 tries, and we're inside
7
Is
points?
it 7 points? Yeah.
I don't know. Again, dumb system, but whatever.
Top, on 11 points.
And what's everyone's scores?
South Africa are on 10, New Zealand are on 10, Argentina on 9.
Right.
And we're on what?
11.
So we've got New Zealand. You'd assume South Africa probably beats Argentina in their 2-match series. So we've got to beat New Zealand twice.
I'd prefer to win the bled than anything else, so I don't give a fuck. That's what our 2 games, that includes the bled, doesn't it?
But if we win the bled, if we win the 2 games,
We win the bled.
we win the bled,
And we win the thing.
and we probably win the rugby championship. You would think. So
We love winning shit the year before. Oh, it's actually not the year before
no,
World Cup.
we like
That's
winning
next
stuff
year.
in the. But next year they're not doing it. There's no rugby championship next year.
What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, that's 2026 next year. There is one in the Rugby World Cup year. Next year, it's not happening. South Africa's going. No, New Zealand's going on a tour of South Africa. Big
Yeah.
tour.
So I'm not even doing bled?
Can you look that up, Cody? I know the Rugby Championship's not on next year.
It says Australia will play host to 7 tests in 2026. 3 Northern Hemisphere sides matching this year's number despite the All Blacks tour of South Africa. I can't say anything about a Bledisloe next year.
That's bullshit. You can't not run the bled. You can't. You can't not run the bled. There's no way.
Mate, maybe after 5 losses they can.
Nah, I don't reckon, dude. Nah. You can't do that. There's too much history. They love the bled. What? It's for some weird trophy in South Africa that doesn't have any historical relevance? Fuck
What are you
that.
talking about? That's their rivalry. Their big rivalry, South Africa. It's not us.
Nah. Bullshit.
Yes, mate. The big rivalry. What do you see? What they call in the telecast? The greatest rivalry. They don't give a fuck about us.
That hurts. I didn't see that. That hurts a
They
lot.
don't give a fuck about us.
No. But like Australia v New Zealand is always going to be a rivalry.
It's not the rivalry. The rivalry in World Rugby is South Africa versus New Zealand. They call it that on the telecast.
That's fine, and that hurts. It hurts to hear that. But what I'm saying is that's a symptom of us not being very good.
You know what the bled is? It's England versus Scotland. Whatever. Where's Scotland?
Right, but what I'm saying is that Australia and New Zealand have a deep fucking brother thing, but also like a rivalry.
Mate, I'm with you.
So the bled's always there.
Mate, I'm with you. I'm worried. Because the rugby championship's not on next year. That's
Fuck
a fact.
that. It's bled stuff. That's all.
Okay, I'm still sort of reading stuff here. I don't understand rugby as much, but it says Rugby Australia is planning for a Bledisloe Cup to continue in 2026, even though the Rugby Championship format is changing.
Thank you.
They're planning? Does that mean it's been accepted?
Mate, it's happening. Sorry. We're in the same super comp. It'd be like, fuck you, dudes. We're doing one.
Yeah. No, we need to do one, but I'm a bit concerned.
Nah, listen, that thing's going ahead.
Especially if we win this year. Yeah. Then you'll have to
Then you have to do it.
Then you have to do it.
Pussies. Yeah. Not much else. Canelo lost to Crawford.
Good fight.
Bud. Ricky Hatton passed away. See that?
Did he?
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
46.
From brain injury?
Mental health. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
It is. Devo. Because he was a motherfucker, Ricky Hatton. Yeah. Absolute machine. Very much a fan of his fights back in the Dizzy. R.I.P. and that. Well, yeah, the Dizzy.
Of course.
That's the day.
No, sorry, I was...
Do you know
No.
what that was someone feeling uncomfortable being sincere, and so he spoke like a fuckwit.
That's just been acknowledged.
All right. That us?
See you later.
Ciao.
Could you two just not talk anymore?